Hello, friends. It's Jason back with emergency breaking financial and crypto news. As always, please like, especially share, and subscribe. But we got stimulus news hot off the presses. Let's go ahead and get to it. This is coming out of Washington, so let's keep our fingers crossed. Um, let's see here. Pelosi anticipates reaching economic relief deal with Mnuchin, saying Trump diagnosis changes the dynamic. And this just came out half an hour ago. Trump administration officials now pushing hard for deal. Pelosi urges airlines to stop the furloughs. So that's good for the airline workers out there. Really worried about them with this second wave of virus going on. It's starting to look bad. Anyway, October 2nd, 2 Central Time. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Democrat, California, said Friday she anticipates striking a bipartisan economic relief deal with the Trump administration, suggesting that President Trump's diagnosis could speed up the agreement. She also called on airlines to hold off furloughs. This kind of changes the dynamic because here they see the reality of what we've been saying all along. This is a vicious virus, Pelosi said on MSNBC. I'm optimistic. I'm always optimistic, she said. We always have to find a path. That is our responsibility to do so, and I believe we will. Democrats had sought a $2.2 trillion package, while the White House most recent offer was $1.6. Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin spoke Friday afternoon for 65 minutes and plan to continue their discussions. This was according to Drew Hamill, spokesman for the House Speaker. The pace of talks, the possibility of a deal, have picked up markedly in the past 24 hours. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows told reporters on Friday that Trump had inquired about the status of the negotiations this morning, just after shortly after announcing his positive diagnosis for COVID, while the talks for the coronavirus test. With the talks picking up steam, Pelosi released a statement Friday calling on airlines to delay furloughs. Pelosi said a 6-month extension of the payroll support program would be included in any deal or passed as a standalone bill. Now that is different. We haven't heard that before.
He shuffled before the pitch. Looked to me like
Pelosi outlined some of this in a letter to House Democrats that pointed to unemployment insurance, money for cities, and tax credits for children and families were the areas where she had yet to reach agreement with Mnuchin. We are expecting a response from the White House on these areas and others with more details, Pelosi wrote. In the meantime, we continue to work on the text to move quickly forward to facilitate an agreement. So, it sounds like they're really working hard, which is what we've been looking and hoping for how long now. And it's also was told that the $1,200 checks, stimulus checks for individuals and family dependents is still part of the agreement. Testing will be there. Pelosi said she is trying to cut down in some areas. Mnuchin said Friday he would be briefing the president later today to provide update on the negotiations. He said parts of the economy need more help, citing in particular restaurants and other hard-hit industries, which to me would mean PPP relief. On Fox Business, White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow sounded optimistic about the odds of a stimulus package and suggested it was essential to approve additional support for small businesses and the unemployed. Seems like a little different comment from him. Would you rather have 0 or would you rather have everything you want? There has to be a compromise, Cudlow
You're
said.
always entertained by bat flips, aren't you?
I love bat flips.
So,
I mean, no one's going to throw at me next time.
hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll hear something by the end of the week, would be my guess. But
That's correct.
we'll pray for Friday, because that would be a nice way to start the week, because I know we're all struggling out here.
First base.
So,
From the Yankees.
please put any questions or comments you have down in the comments sections. Once again, like, subscribe, and especially share. That helps so much. And have a great weekend. This is Jason. Love, love. Talk to you later.